Good evening and welcome to Talking TikTok, where I say whatever the hell I want to and you leave with far more questions than you ever will answers. I'm Spoopy Scorpio and today we are going to focus on how to get away from drama. Yes, let's talk about it, girl. What is drama on TikTok? Well, I think drama is a very bad word for what goes on TikTok because drama implies that there's some kind of maybe dramatic flair, but it's nothing really crazy. What goes on TikTok is maybe a little more on the illegal side sometimes, but it is what it is. But we'll cover it under the umbrella of drama just for today's episode's sake. I'd like to state first and foremost that when I say everything I'm going to say, I am not thinking of a specific person, I am not targeting a specific person, nor am I targeting a specific group. Everything I say in this episode, as well as any other video on this entire channel, is just my opinion and take it for what it's worth. Girl, because or guy, whoever's here, take it for what it's worth because it's just me and you all know I'm crazy anyway. So let's talk about drama. Now, let's say you are somebody who is deeply embroiled with everything that's going on. Now, I don't know everything that's going on because I'm so much an outsider at this point that I have no idea. But I see bits and pieces here and there that kind of make up a whole story. So I'm talking from my own personal sights and experiences. And you're free to, like I said, take it for what it's worth. So let's say you're deeply involved in it. Let's say you have had your information posted online and you just feel like you can't get away no matter what you do. You can always get away. You can always get away. First thing you can do is just flat out block these people. If they bring you stress and anxiety in your real life, the first and most important thing you need to do is block them. Because if they're bringing that into your real life, or you take it into your real life because it hurts you that much, it's probably something you could do without. So I say block first and foremost. But let's say you don't want to block. Let's say you still want to know what's going on. And you want to be up on all the drama, but maybe you want to do it privately. I suggest opening a troll page. And I say troll page in the sense of a private accounted troll page. Obviously, don't go trolling people. Just look at it from an outsider's perspective, from a different account's perspective, and take it all in and leave it there. Leave it at the doorstep. I do not encourage you to open up a page to start talking crap to them. I do not encourage that, nor will I ever condone it. But it is an option for you if you want to escape TikTok, but still want to know what's going on. You just don't want to be involved. Let's say you can't get away. Let's say your stuff is all over the internet. You're heavily embroiled in this and you cannot get away. This is too much, too far, and it's gone into your personal life in different ways. If it happens like that, it's time to close the app. Forget about your ego. Forget about your pride. Put everything aside for your own personal health and safety and just get off the app. Even if you come back like long down the road, doesn't matter. For the moment, just get away from it. A lot of us are dealing with a lot of mental health issues at the moment because of obviously COVID, and our escape is TikTok. So when we're escaping to TikTok, we see a whole bunch of just crap all over our pages. So we're almost escaping the toxic energy in our personal life to jump into the toxic energy on TikTok. And it's not healthy. It's not healthy. I'm learning this myself too. Like every piece of advice I give you guys, trust me, I'm taking it too because I'm still learning. But it's just not a healthy environment if you're already feeling like you're stressed. But it actually, I take that back because it can be 50-50 because the other 50% of that would be the rest of TikTok that does exist. We just don't see it because we're so involved in this side in it. We don't see another side of TikTok. But there is. There are whole families that we have never ever heard of that do nothing but spread positive energy and never have any crap and drama and nothing. There are people out there like that, guys. We can find them. We can find them. And some of us are. Some of us are already finding them. Some of us have already found them, and we're just keeping it secret. I don't know, but if you guys know, like positive pages, feel free to share because a lot of us could use some really good juju right now, really good energy. Sorry for that, but back to the back to the topic at hand. Um, we are living in a time zone on TikTok where we are that is riddled with troll pages, negative troll pages, doxing, personal information going up online, and eyes are always watching. And I'm talking about always watching. I mean, trust me when I say that. You don't have to get involved in anything you see. You don't have to. If you want to, of course, that's a different story. But if you want to, take into consideration the following things. When you post something negative about somebody else, even in defense of the person that you're posting about, one, in a few months, will that matter to the person? Probably not. And I'm not saying that in a rude, nasty way, but let's be honest, drama comes and goes like the changing of the seasons. Nobody's going to remember you dissing and talking crap about somebody else every once in a while, like in the comment sections, in like 3 months. Nobody's going to remember that. And that's just the facts. Sorry, it is what it is. Take into account the fact that everybody's always watching regardless. And take into account the fact that what you say could have a very negative impact on your real life. We've seen it happen dozens and dozens and dozens of times. We've seen people take things and bring them into people's personal lives constantly. It's a thing. So when you comment, be careful of what you're commenting. Is it worth a possibility of you being doxxed? Is it worth the possibility of you taking that stress into your real life? And I'm not saying this is 100% what's going to happen. I mean, there are hundreds of comments that nobody really pays attention to that much to that effect. But one day, it could be you. One day, it could be you. And what do you want on your record when everything comes out? That's what you have to take into consideration when you comment something negative under somebody else's post. And trust me, I am the queen of talking crap about Gam Gam. I am the last person that should be giving anybody advice on how to avoid any of this at all. But at this point in my life and in TikTok, I feel like I'm exactly the person that should be giving this advice because I'm learning from my mistakes, I'm working on myself, and I'm just trying to help other people stay out of what I've been through. Because what I've been through is far worse than you could ever think of as far as mental health issues with this app. So, but then I come back, so I suppose it is what it is. Whatever. Anyway, at the end of the day, this is an application. You can turn this off and you can walk away from it. You can choose what you get involved in and what you don't get involved in. A lot of us are suffering, again, like I said, with mental health issues. And the last thing we want is to see this, to deal with this. And even though it doesn't have anything to do with you, it's very easy to get involved. So easy. It is so easy to just leave a little comment. But my biggest advice to get away from all of this, besides blocking, because obviously that is the first line of defense that is 100% effective, because even if people come after that, you can just keep blocking them and make them look dumb for coming after you so many times for no damn reason. The problem is people don't know how to stop. People don't know how to stop talking. So while some people, like, I'm not thinking of anybody in specific, I'm just thinking of a specific situation like that I'm thinking of. It's not anything specific that I have witnessed nor have I been through. But let's, for example's sake, let's say you're already not doing well. You come onto the app, you see all of this, and you block them, and people keep coming after you. If you say to somebody, you're only going to get one video from me. This is the only time I'm ever going to acknowledge you. You get your 5 seconds of fame. It's not 5 seconds if you're talking about it. It's not, and especially in more than one video. It's not nothing to you. It's not like you are acknowledging it by saying you're not going to acknowledge it. Every action you do, you really have to sit there and think about. If you want to be away from all of this, you really have to sit there and think about your actions every step of the way. Is your comment helpful or is it hateful? Is your comment going to benefit anybody in any type of way by you saying something nasty about somebody else? Again, is somebody else going to remember that I defended them in 3 months? Probably not to all of those. Obviously, you're free to leave comments. You're free to be a human being. You are free to say whatever you want to. And I don't think ill of anybody that comments nasty stuff. I don't really think about it one way or the other. I just obviously I see it with my 4 eyeballs and I say, "Oh, okay." And that's it. But some people watch very closely, and I just want to make sure that if you're getting invested in other people's issues, excuse me, I have the hiccups, that you're doing it for the right reasons and that you do it in a way that does not affect you mental health wise. I just want everybody to be okay and safe and great and feeling great, and it's very hard now. So follow some new accounts today. Follow some new positive accounts today. Block some people off your list today. Make it right with people if you need to make it right with people. God knows I have a list of apologies a mile long, but I burned those bridges so badly that they'll never even look in my direction again. And that's unfortunate, but that was my own fault because I did exactly what I'm warning you guys not to do now. I got too invested. I took things on as my own, even though they were not. And I messed up big time with a lot of people. Some people I don't care about, but most of them I do because they were good to me, and I didn't give them that chance. So I'm always trying to reach out to people and make those bridges right. And hopefully one day I can build them all back up in a healthier way to where I feel now. But regardless, don't be a me. Don't burn your bridges. Be careful out here and be safe. Okay? I love you very much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Talking TikTok. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. You have a good night. I love you. Bye.